I'll show you how to build a clean budget versus actual system that instantly shows overspending, and we're going to do it in Google Sheets. So we'll start by setting up the structure so that you can repeat this month after month. What I'll have here is 3 tabs: setup, monthly, and year. And the first thing we'll do, we'll name it. I've already named it, as you can see, monthly, budget versus actual. And I'm on the setup tab. And again, this is an optional tab, but this structure that we're going to show you will allow you to use it every month. And also the setup tab is what creates a little system, and it creates a little bit of organization, and it's just, I feel, easier to use. So as you can see, in column A, we have the income categories. In column C, we have the expense categories. And in columns E and F, we have the categories and the default budget. Now, this is just a default budget, almost like a placeholder. You can overfill these, and I'll show you how you could possibly do that on the monthly, but this also helps quickly with setup every month. So now we'll move on to building the monthly tab. As you can see, I already have it kind of set up for you guys. Row 1, we have the categories, the budget, actual, and the variances. And then right there in row 2, I have income bolded. That's where you're going to have your income categories. Same thing for expenses in row 10. It's bolded. And then down below, I have the total income and the total expenses, and then just kind of like the net, what you're expected to make or lose every month. One of the things I like about this is because we did use the setup tab, when we want to populate the income and expense categories, we can go ahead and do that with a drop down. And I'll show you how. You highlight the rows and columns that you need, and you go to data validation. We'll add a rule. We'll have it do a drop down. And then you can go to do source range. And how you do that, you'll go ahead and hit the drop down. And what we want to drop down, we want to drop down from a range. So now we'll go here, and this will let you select the range. And we'll go to setup, and we'll highlight the cells we want. You hit OK. And then now it populates it with the 3 or however many categories you have. You hit done. And when you go back to monthly, all of these rows can be only the categories that are in the income section. And we'll go ahead and quickly do the same thing for expenses. We'll add a rule. We want it to be a drop down from a range. We'll go ahead and select the range. Go back to setup. And right there, you hit OK. And then it pulled in all the ranges, or all the cells that are populated in the range. You hit OK. Go back to monthly. And now only the expenses will populate here. And we can drag this down so it grabs all the expenses we need. And there you go. Now, I like to set up this little formula here that'll pull the information from the setup tab for our budgets. So if I pick the drop down for sales, it's going to go in services, other income. We'll put it right here. It's going to go ahead and pull in the budgets for all of these accounts automatically for you. And that's how you can populate your budget. One more. There you go. So as you can see, I went ahead and pre-populated some actuals to show you how the variance column works. So the variance will populate automatically. If I were to delete this and then just go ahead and hit 1500, there you go. And now we have the budget and the actuals. You can see that the budget here is going to forecast, and you're budgeting to make about $33,000 a month. And what we can do here with these formulas, we can just drag these across, and it'll give you what you actually made in every month. And then you have the variance right here. And now right here, you can see that you have a minus 5,000 in row 3 and a positive 5,000 in row 4. But as you grow, as you add more services and more expense categories, it may be harder to pick up on those. So now we'll show you how to color code it so that it automatically pops out for you. So we'll go highlight the first cell. We'll go to format, conditional formatting. We'll add a formula, and we'll just have it equal if D3 is less than 0. We'll make it red. And you hit done. And we'll quickly add another rule to the same cell so that it works when it's positive as well. So then you'll hit, it's the same formula, equals D3, but this time it's going to be greater than 0. And we'll have it be a green, and you hit done. And then all you need to do now is copy it down all the way. And there you go. And it quickly shows you when you're over budget or when you're under budget. Now I moved over to the year tab, and this will show you how we can summarize quickly how your budget's going from month to month. So you'll go here to the budget column, and we really just want to take a look at the net numbers here. So you'll take the budget net, that's your 33,000. What did you actually do in that month? We'll go ahead and just link it up to here, and it'll quickly show you that in January you were 500 positive. And then as you can recreate this tab every month, this file every month, and you can continually populate January, February, March, April. Thanks for listening. And if you want this Excel template, go ahead and comment budget, and we'll send it right to you. Thank you.